Hola, everybody. My name is Ruth Castrati, and I'm the International Relationships Manager for the Latin America region. I'm based in Perth, Western Australia, and I'm here to tell you a little bit about the University of Western Australia. So the University of Western Australia is the oldest university in our state, Western Australia. As you can see by the picture, it's a very traditional looking university with lovely sandstone buildings, leafy gardens, but inside we've got some of the most amazing facilities. We are located in Perth, which is the capital of Western Australia. And you can see Western Australia in the blue shaded area on the west coast of Australia. So it is the largest state. One of the big industries that we have there is mining, and we have a lot of other resource industries as well. So it's got a lot of wealth, a lot of development, a lot of investment, a very strong economy. And although we are quite far away from Argentina, we're very well located for the rest of the world and for some of our major business and trading partners, especially in Asia. So we share a same time zone as 60% of the world's population, plus or minus 2 hours, including China, India, Singapore, Malaysia, Indonesia, where we do a lot of our business. We're also the closest capital city in Australia to Europe, to the Middle East, and to Africa as well. Perth is often voted in the world's most livable cities, and we're currently 12th at the moment. So that's looking at things like stability, infrastructure, healthcare, clean air, all of those aspects which make it a nice and easy and livable place to live. We're the only state that offers free schooling for children of international postgraduate students. So if you're thinking of moving over with your family and you have school-aged children, this can be a really good benefit for you. We also offer our international students 1 year extra of the post-study working visa because we're considered to be a regional location in terms of the Australian government. The incomes in Perth are about 9% above the national average. So you could expect to earn more whilst you're studying in a part-time job, but also when you finish your degree and you're looking for international work experience and you're staying on to work in Perth, you're going to be earning more. And in addition to that, the cost of living is less. So cost of living is less, but you have potential to earn more, which is a bit of a winner. And as you can see from this comparison slide, Perth is one of the least expensive cities to live. It's 24% cheaper than Sydney, 19% cheaper than Brisbane, and 10% lower than Melbourne, according to a Deloitte analysis of cost of living from July 2022. So this is obviously really important because it can affect your lifestyle and your enjoyment of your adventure and your experience down under. Perth is an extremely safe and friendly and welcoming city. 37% of our population were born overseas. So we're extremely welcoming to visitors, to students from all nationalities. We have over 200 different languages spoken, so a hugely diverse mix of people, and a 59,000 international student population in Perth as well. So a very nice mix where everybody is welcomed. The city itself consists of two main entertainment districts. They're called Northbridge and Fremantle. This is where you'll find a lot of our festivals, live music, comedy, cafes, restaurants, nightclubs, that kind of thing. So it's a very vibrant, very happening place where there's certainly plenty to see and do, depending on your tastes. There's a real cultural element as well with museums and art galleries and performances. And Rottnest Island is our little holiday island. I say little, it's got 63 beaches on the island, but you can't drive a car there. So you can only get by with bicycling or cycling. You can swim, you can boat, you can snorkel. It's just a really beautiful, peaceful, relaxing place to go with, honestly, some of the best beaches you've ever seen. So that's our little getaway for those living in Perth. Very close to the city, we also have Kings Park, which you can walk to from our campus. Larger than Central Park in New York. It's a really great place to overlook the city, to have a barbecue, to have a party or catch up with friends. They hold a lot of events here as well, so a lot of concerts. Cottesloe Beach down the bottom is just 10 minutes drive from the university. It's often filled with UWA students enjoying watching the sunset or playing football or volleyball on the beach or having a barbecue. And the Swan Valley is about 25 minutes drive, and it's a really lush, beautiful area, very famous for its world-class wineries, restaurants, organic food produce, craft beer, that kind of thing. And a bit further afield, if you're going on a bit of a road trip, you can visit up north and see the Pinnacles, which are really fascinating rock formations. Karajini National Park, which is a 2 billion year old national park with amazing waterfalls and gorges and hiking trails. You can go down south and really get involved in the culture down there of surfing and some amazing beaches that you can see down there. Lots of famous wine regions, lots of forest areas. So the landscape really changes from the north to the south of Western Australia. You can also do things like take a treetop walk along the top of the forest. You can swim with a whale shark. You can ride a camel on the beach at sunset, which is a very uniquely West Australian thing to do. Moving on to a little bit of information about the university itself. So UWA is currently ranked number 72 in the world. So we've got a fantastic global reputation. And we are part of the Group of 8, which is Australia's best research-intensive universities. So you can think of this as similar to the Ivy League in the US or the Russell Group in the UK. We draw amazing academics from all around the world who want to teach at our university and to research at our university. And that goes hand in hand with the 5-star teaching rating that we've got. We also have a fantastic results for student experience, and we're number 1 for graduate employability of the 5 universities in Western Australia. Because of our position as well, and because of the prestige of the university, we also have amazing global connections with over 4,500 industries. So what that means for students is you get the benefit of things like opportunities for internships and work placements. We have industry come in and feed into our curriculum to make sure that we're teaching the absolute cutting edge information and technology. We also have our global connections when it comes to setting our curriculum, or when it comes to coming in and giving special broadcasts or networking opportunities to the students. So there's a lot of benefits that go along with this. Our community is about 25,000 in total students, and about 4,000 of those are international students that come from 110 different countries. So a very diverse mix, which is something we're really proud of. And we have a good staff to student ratio. 135,000 graduates from all around the world, including 2 Nobel Peace Prize winners and a former Australian Prime Minister. One of the most spectacular things about our university is definitely its location, just 10 minutes from the city of Perth by bus, and its campus, which is honestly just amazing. It's situated right along the river. In this river, you can often spot pelicans, dolphins, swans, lots of different bird life. And a lot of our classrooms and lunch spots actually have overlooking the river. So it's pretty impressive. It's got beautiful green gardens, old buildings. and the opportunity to live on UWA College Row, which is our campus accommodation. So really great to be able to live on campus and be able to really easily attend your classes. And you can see how convenient we're located, 30 minutes from the airport, 10 minutes from the city, 10 minutes from a beach. Some of the facilities you can see on screen include the E-Zone. This is one of the newest buildings at UWA, and it's a world-class learning space for engineering and mathematical science students. So it's a living building, so it uses digital twin modelling technology and allows students to work on live data inputs from building sensors. So it's just a really intriguing building, fascinating. It was a multi-million-dollar investment for the university from our partners in engineering firms. And we also have the UWA Business School, which has got the largest trading room in the Southern Hemisphere, which is an amazing facility for our finance students. And for students studying science, we've got some great laboratories, and we've got the Baylis building, which is just for molecular and life sciences. So some really great things happening within our facilities. This is just a snapshot of a few of them. And we are what we consider a comprehensive university, studying across all of these different subject areas. So from architecture to business to data and computing, engineering, health, music, humanities, natural and physical sciences. So a lot of different areas of study, but these are the ones where we're actually really ranked extremely highly in the top 50 in the world. So things like earth and marine, agriculture, geology, geophysics, petroleum engineering, mining engineering. This is where we really excel as a university. Our courses are generally 3 to 4 years for undergraduate students, so for those completing high school, and usually up to 2 years for postgraduate courses, for master's courses. But this is a bit of a description of some of the other ones that we've got. Entry requirements to get in. If you're studying at high school, we would need you to be taking an IB or A level or US diploma and SATs, something international. If you're from an Argentine high school, you would need to do a diploma or foundation year first. And for our Masters by Coursework students, so these are our 2-year Masters, we'd be looking at your final results from your Argentinian university. For English, we would accept IELTS, TOEFL, SATs, Pearson's, all of the regular international tests. And the average that we're looking for, if we look at IELTS, is 6.5 with no band below 6.0. But we do have English language pathways should you wish to come and do a bit of extra prep before you start your course. So we have something called a bridging course, which is specifically for students that just need that little bit of a boost with English language before they start their course. And we do have a promotion at the moment for South American students for some of our English as well. In terms of scholarships, we would either look at your high school results, or we would look at your Argentinian or from another country if you studied there, university results. And depending on your results, we could allocate you a certain amount off as an annual fee discount. So just looking at this bottom table, if you were from an Argentinian university and you had an average of 8 as your final result or GPA, that would allow you to get 10,000 Australian dollars discount from your tuition fees per year. So in a 2-year course, that would actually be $20,000 in total. There's no separate application for the scholarships. We will automatically assess you for this once we have your application. And these are the scholarships for 2024. We're just looking at the 2025 offering now, so we should be able to share that soon. And that's everything from me today. So look forward to receiving any questions from you or to go through our wonderful partner CW Education for your application. Thank you so much.